We're going to start down on the floor. Lay down and bring your knees into your chest to start. Right here, a little hug. Take some circles in one direction. Circles in the other direction. Hug one knee in, take the other leg out. Here's your chance to stretch through your hip. And the lengthening right here. This should feel good. Little circles here if you want it, as long as it feels good. You can take circles in one direction, circles in the other. Spinal twist, open your arm to the side, take your leg across, give yourself a stretch right here. Bring it to center, both your knees come in. Here comes the hug, wherever it works for you. Switching sides, we hug one leg in, the other leg goes out. Feel the length opening. If you want circles on your back, feel free to take it here. Arm opens to the side, spinal twist. Bring your knees back to center one more time. Here's a big hug. Let's take a little happy baby, knees towards the armpits. Bottoms of the feet up. Here's the lengthening for your spine. Feel the length right here. Bring yourself back to center. Both your feet can go down on the floor. We're adding half bridges, little bridges, as you lift your hips. Start opening up through the hips, the quads. Gently bring it down. Now you're only lifting where you feel that opening, lengthening. Maybe you go higher, maybe you stay lower, and bring your hips down. We're doing this a few more times. I do want you to think, zip the core, feel the rib cage come in, release down. This time, if you want to take your arms overhead, as the hips go up, the arms reach overhead, and then you gently bring it back down. Let's do a few of these. You would lift your hips, reach your arms overhead, and gently bring it down. Let's do that again. We lift up. One more time. We're going to lift our hips, reach overhead. When you finish this, we're going to take a few crunches, start getting into the core a little more. Hands behind your head, let your thumbs release by your jaw. Here's your exhale as you lift. Take your 4. Here's 3. It's your 2. Finish this one, extend your front leg all the way out, take your arms across your chest, continue with your exhale lift, release down. Now remember, this is core. If you feel it in your neck and your shoulders, I need you to exhale, engage the core, and then lift. So sometimes that extra little exhale, engage the core, and then lift up. It's your exhale, your lift. One more time. Upper body can stay down. Here comes the leg lift. We're going to add the leg slides up the wall, the leg slides down. Now remember, we stop when the leg is even with our other one. That's as high as we go. We're adding a slide up and a slide down. Double check your hips stay level as you lift and you lower, lift and lower. We're doing 3 more here. It's your 3, it's your 2. Take 1 more, add some bridges here. Now both your feet are on the floor, set yourself up, arms are by your side, add your lift and your lower. Here comes the lift and the lower. Lift, squeeze your glutes, Bring it down. Here's your lift, little pause, release down. One more time. When you finish this one, we extend the opposite leg out and add your lifts right here. Here comes arms cross in front. You take your exhale lift, release down. Remember to use the core as a lift. You want to engage the core and then lift up. Engage and lift. We'll do one more here. And now we're going to add the leg lift. Arms are by your side. Here's the leg slides up. The leg slides down. Here's the leg slides up. Leg slides down. It's your up and your down. We have 3 more on this side. Feel the control lift. Slide down. Here comes your 2. One more time. Bring your foot down. We're going back to bridges. One more time. Slide in. Arms by your side. Here's the lift and the lower. Here's your lift and your lower. Now, on the next one, we lower down. This time, I want you to lift. Keep it up right here. Here's your lift. Now, we're going to reach our fingertips up towards the ceiling. We're going to add a rotation. So you're going to roll over to one side, little twist right here for your back, and then you're going to take it to the other side. So we try to keep our hips up the best we can, and we're adding a rotation through the upper back one side, and then you take it to the other side. We're going to do that one more time on each side. There's your rotation. Here comes the other side. Keep your hips up right here. Let's stretch our ribs. So I'm going to keep our hips working here. Palms are pushing the ceiling away. Then you flip, take your fingertips away. You can add a little extra stretch. Keep holding the hips up. Gently release everything down. Let your arms come down by your side. Little neck stretch. Look off to the right. Stretch your neck as you look to one side. And now you look over to the other side. Bring it back to center. Let's take our knees to our chest one more time. There's a stretch. Release your back. Make it feel good. We're going to reach all the way from our fingers to our toes. Here comes the chance. Feel free to arch your back. Make it feel good. Take your long stretch. We are all going to flip over and meet on our front side. We're going to come through, starting with a Sphinx pose. Bring yourself all the way over. Now your forearms are down on the mat. Here's your chance. Stretch from the top of your head to your toes. This should feel good right here. Bring yourself down. We're going to do some work for our upper back area. Let your fingertips reach out to the front. Your toes reach away, and then press the tops of the feet down. Pull your core in, add a little hover. Now this isn't very big, it's just a little hover. Elbows slide back and make a W. Fingertips reach to the front, and now you pull it back. Now I want you to feel this work happening more between your shoulder blades, your upper back area. Gaze is going to stay towards your mat, and you stay engaged through your core. Here comes the reach to the front and the pull back. We are doing 3 more here. Here's your 3. It's your 2. Finish this one. Give yourself a little break. Forehead or cheek to the mat. Relax your hips. You can shake them out a little bit. From here, we're going to bring our arms to bold pose. So now our arms are next to our body. Your gaze is towards the mat, top of the feet pressed down. And here comes a little hover as you lift your shoulder blades, squeeze them together, and bring it down. Now, I don't want you to really move your body a lot. I want you to think more of lifting your arms just a little bit so you get this squeeze between your shoulder blades and a little release. So I am keeping the hover, but I'm adding the movement through my shoulder blades. So it's like a little lift up and a lower down. Now be careful, we don't want to hyperextend. We're just working on engaging and strengthening the upper back area. Let's take one more here. Now when you finish this one, take your fingertips, sweep them towards your toes. Touch your toes. So I'm really using this to get out of your neck, and the top of the head reaches away. Legs are going to come up. So now you're in a locust. You're using the back side of your body. Hands are by your rib cage. Shoulder blades roll back. Here's your cobra. Now this is a stretch. And feel free to take a look in one direction, look in the other. I want this to feel good. And you gently release all the way down. We're going to do a little more work for our legs while we're here. Forehead can stay down on the mat. I like to rest my head on my hands, but you can choose. We're going to reach our right toes away, and then we're going to add a lift of your leg and bring it down. Now I want you to focus on this lift so that its hip bone stays down. I don't want you to roll. I want you to think lift up. So sometimes if you're rolling, you can take one hand underneath your thigh and give it a little assistance, making sure your hip bone stays down and you're lifting with the back of the leg. And I'm not really worried about how high this leg goes. I just want you to feel the hamstring glutes working as you lift and lower. We're going to take one more on this side, and then we switch, and we take it to the other side. Here comes, lift the leg, set it down. Lift, and lower. So again, check your hip bones. Both of them stay flat on the mat. You would have your core engaged. That's to support your low back. I don't want you arching. I want you to feel the work in the leg. 3 more. Here's your 3. It's your 2. One more time. We're going to take us right back into our locust. That's fingertips reaching towards your toes. Feet come up. There's your little hover hold. Think length. Reach top of the head, toes far, far away. Hands are by your ribcage. Get your shoulders. Roll them back. And then bring yourself up. Cobra. Big stretch here wherever it feels good. Release down. Here's your child's pose. You can press yourself back. Now I'm going to use child's pose. We're going to stretch out our arms. Fingertips are going to go towards the front. So start with your wrist, your elbows off the mat. And cup your hands. Now I want you to relax your palms of your hands down. Let your forearms come down. Let your hips slide back and add the stretch here through the back of your body. We bring ourselves up to all fours. You're going to be on your hands and knees, taking a cow cat here. Here's your chance, drop the belly, and then you pull the belly all the way up. We drop the belly down. Now I want you to feel this stretch all the way. Think tailbone all the way between your shoulder blades. You can drop your head. Take a few more at your pace. Make it feel good. When you finish this one, Take one foot away from you. I want you to feel this stretch through the back of the leg. You can press your heel away. Use this, level out your hips. Now center yourself. You're adding the lift of the leg and now hip circles. You're going to take the knee up and around. There's your up and around. Now when you finish this next one, push your foot away from you. There's the push. Did you keep your hips level? Did you engage your core? Opposite arm comes up. There's your hold. So now we're bringing in core and balance as you hold it here. Relax this side. And now we get ready for the other side. Start with the opposite leg goes back. You can press through the heel. I like to use this. Level your hips, core engaged. Center yourself, lift the leg. Did you keep the core engaged? Add your circles here. Hip circle, hip circle. Now this time push the foot away. Heel goes away. Make sure your hips stay center. Recheck, pulling the core. Arm goes out. There's your balance. Relax this side. Take your cow cat here. Drop the belly. Bring it up. Now I want to add our weights while we're here. Today I'm going to do, we're rowing from all fours. Little more challenging than when we do it from a lunge position. If the lunge position is more comfortable for you, take that version. From all fours, you're going to be on your hands and knees. You're going to want to pull in your core. You want to lift up through your collarbone. I don't want you to collapse down. We're doing the right arm only as you row up and bring it down. Row up and bring it down. There's your up and your down. Now I really need you to focus on your form. Elbow slides back and up. We're keeping our core engaged. There is your lift, lower. Here comes your 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to finish this one. We switch right over to the other side. So set yourself up, pull in the core, add your row. You pull up, you bring it down. You pull up, you slide down. There's your up. There's your up. 4 more here. There's 4, 3, 2. Now, once you finish this one, we're going to go into bicep curls. I'll be using a little lighter weight, so you can set down your heavier if you were using heavier. I'm grabbing my bicep weight here, kneel up high as long as it works for you. Add your curls. We curl up, we bring it down. Now I want you to check your form. Squeeze your glutes a little bit. Zip the core. Rib cage is in and together. So we're staying super active through our center as we add the curls up and down. And remember, it's a slow on the way down because that's where all the goodness happens. There's your up and slow it down. 4 more. Lift up, slow it down. Here's your 3. Up, slow. Here's your 2. Now, when you finish this next one, overhead press, we're going to bring our arms up and over. My palms are going to face you as I press up. Feel free to take the palms towards the ears if that works better for you. We have our up and down here. Same idea, right? Slow down. You're going to feel more effort. There's your up and your down. Let's double check. Do you still have your glutes squeezing, your core engaged? There is your press up and slow down. 4 more, we're almost there. Here's your 4. Here comes your 3. It is your 2. Let's take 1 more. And then you can go ahead, bring your weights down carefully here. Set them out of your way. We are going to bring ourselves up to standing. However you want to get there, take that version. Once you're up, give yourself a nice little shoulder roll. Let's stretch out our shoulders. Let's open up our chest. Give yourself an opening here. Hug a big ball. Open between your shoulder blades. We'll do that one more time. Big open. Hug. Let's go ahead. Open your arms up right here. Let them come by your side. Take a side stretch. Right arm comes all the way up. Stretch this side of your body up and over. Take it on the other side. Bring it up and over. Bring yourself back to center. Roll your shoulders. Add some knee lifts here. We're going to start working on balance. This is for your core. We lift a knee. We bring it down. Now you're trying to stay centered as you lift. Now we're going to add opposite arm goes up as you lift the knee. So we stand up tall, arm and leg. You bring it down. Here comes arm and leg. Pause at the top. Bring it down. Here comes the lift and the lower. Here's your lift and your lower. 4 more. Here's your 4. Bring it down. Here's your 3. It's 2. One more time. We're going to take this right into some squats. So set your feet up in whatever position works for you. Add your squat down and bring it up. Here comes the squat down. So I'm going to not use weights today on this because I'm going to be bringing this into a single-legged squat. So there comes your down. We're going to do a few more. You have your squat down. And you bring it up. Let's take 2 more. I want you to feel your hips go back. Core pulls in. Chest stays lifted the best we can. Now on the next one, I want you to focus on doing a single-legged squat. You're going to shift your weight over. We'll start with our right leg. Left foot, use it for balance, but you really want to work single-legged squat. You squat down. You bring it up. Now maybe you can lift your toes a little bit off the mat. Maybe not, because you can use it for balance. The goal, though, is to feel single leg work right here. You're squatting down, get the little pause at the bottom, press, bring it up. We have our single-legged squat down. Little pause, and bring it up. Let's do 2 more. I really want you to feel the workout one side at a time. But I am trying to keep my knee going straight ahead. I know it keeps collapsing in. That gives me an idea. I probably need to work on some inner thigh strength or outer hip strength right there. Shake it out. Switch to the other side. And we take it to the other side. So right here, set yourself up. There's your squat down. I do have my toes down to help with balance. When I'm ready, I'm going to take the foot off the floor if I can. So I am using it for balance, but I want to think strength in the left leg. We slide down, feel the work, and then you bring it up. Here's the slide down. Here's the lift up. Here comes your down. We have 1 more to go. Make it a good one. Really think slide back, pull the core in. When you finish that, we will go right into side lunges. Let's do our right leg first. You're going to slide to the right and then bring it up. So I'm going to do a couple. Just to the right, there's your slide and bring it up. So same idea. Hip slides back. Feel the work and bring it up. So I want you to really feel the work as you slide off to the side and bring it up. There's the slide and the lift. We're gonna do 2 more on this side. Feel the work, so I really need you to focus. So think, am I engaged through my hip, through my quadricep as I go? This is also for your outer hip. We're gonna take it right over to the other side. Here we go to the other side. Slide over. Bring it up. My feet aren't even in the same line. So kind of check your feet. My feet were in, I don't know, a diagonal. I don't know what I was doing. So right here, you want to think hips slide back, and then you bring it up. Here comes your slide back, and bring it up. So I need you to focus on using the thigh, the hip, as you go down and up. Here's your 3. What is your core doing? Do you have it engaged? Here comes your 2. Finish this one, and we're going right into some good mornings. You're going to bring yourself up. Heels are under your hips, hands behind your head. Great chance to work our hamstrings, glutes. Right here, add your hinge forward. Now remember, double check everything from the feet. Are they grounding down? Can you feel both feet evenly into the mat? Here comes core engaged. Are you zipping it up and keeping it engaged as you go down and up? Here comes your down. Hamstrings, glutes, bring it all the way up. Are you keeping a long, straight spine as you slide down and bring it up? We have 3 more to go, and I need you to stay focused as you do these last 3. Pay attention to your weight staying even, right, left. 2 more. One more time here. And we're going to end with some lunges and knee lifts. Bring yourself up. Keep your right foot to the front. Left leg is going to step back. You're going to take your lunge down and bring it to a knee lift up. So I tap down in between. If you can do it without the tap, go for it. There comes the lift up. Here comes your lunge back. Lift up. Here comes the lunge and the lift. We lunge back. You lift up. Now we're going to do this one more time. Then we're going to hold that knee up. So make sure you get your balance. Good lunge down. Here comes the up. Hold it up here. Can you open the knee up to this side? That's going to challenge you a little bit more. Then you look away from it. That adds more challenge. Bring everything back to center. Hold it just a little longer. Release it down. Shake it out. We have the other side to go. Here it comes. Lunge back. There's the lunge. You won't go as deep as what your hip allows. And then you bring it up. Here comes the down and the up. So when you come up, little reminder, right? We might stand all the way tall. So make sure you're lifting top of the head to the ceiling. We don't want to stop part way. You want to feel that full extension. Lift all the way through your hip. Now our knee is still soft, but you're going to feel that full lift all the way through the hip. Squeeze the glute a little bit. Here comes your last one. That means we're going to keep the knee up. Here comes the balance. Once you're there, knee opens to the side. Can you look away from your knee? Bring it back to the front. And then go ahead, shake it out. Give yourself a nice little shake, shake, shake. We're gonna get ready to roll it down to the floor. Heels underneath your hips, chin to chest. We are planking when we get there. Hands meet your mat. Walk out into your plank. Set yourself up in your perfect plank right here. And today, once you're in your plank, let's add a toe tap coming forward. So we do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we do it elevated often. Here comes the plank version when we're low. So there's the knee comes in. Let's do 4 more. Here's your 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the plank. Knees can come down, child's pose, cow cat, whatever feels good. Next move is our side plank. We're going to take it off to the side. I'll be coming down on my elbow. You're going to choose where it works best for you. I'm also down on my bottom knee. Now I know a lot of you stack your feet, so stack or stagger your feet. It is your side plank. You're going to listen to your body. I want all of you to squeeze your glutes. Get your hips level. Let's add our rotation here. That means top hand is going to come under your armpit and then go back up. Here comes the under and the lift. Now, are you still squeezing your glutes and engaged through your core as you make the movement? We're going to take 1 more here. Finish this one. Hold the move just a little longer. Squeeze the glutes. Hips come down. We're going to switch over to the other side. However you want to get there. We have to take our side plank on both sides. So set yourself up. Take your time. Just make sure your elbows under your shoulders. We often need to make little micro movements to get it just right. So I want you to squeeze the glute. Now, if it ever bothers your shoulders, I need you to make adjustments. Now, once you're ready, we add the rotation under. You take the arm under, you bring it up. You take the arm under, you bring it up. Here comes the under and the lift. Take it under and your lift. One more time. Finish this one. Meet in a seated position. We need to get ready to roll down so we can do our chest. I want to make sure we get our chest work in. So right here, I have my heavier weights. I have smaller weights ready to go. First move is our chest press. So once you get there, however you choose to get to the floor, right here, be most careful when you're grabbing your weights. And then when you're ready, we add our push to the ceiling and you bring it down. You add your up and your down. There's your up and your down, up and down. Right here, hands have to be in line with your chest to make sure you're getting the work in the right area. We're doing 4 more here. There's your 4, 3, here's your 2. Now I'm going to have you bring your arms down. We're going to do our front arm only for our chest press. Front arm is going to go up and you bring it down. We're working one side at a time as you take the left and the lower. We're going to take 1 more and then you switch sides. So now your opposite arm will go up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to finish that one, both your arms together for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's set one weight down or double up your weights for pullover. Pullover is the next move. You choose what works for you. Arms are up, and then you let the arms slide overhead, and you pull it back up. Here's your over and your pull. Over and pull. Now make sure you're staying engaged through your core as you do this. We're doing 4 more. Here's your 4. 3. 2. Finish this one. I want to get our triceps in yet too. Here comes, weight goes down, set it off to the side. Choose the size weight you use for triceps, 1 in each hand. And again, this is where you got to be careful. When you switch out your weights, be aware of what your whole body's doing. We're going to take our arms up, little slide forward, and you're down, and you're up. There's your down, and you're up. So now we're focused on our triceps. I want you to feel the back of your arms as you bend and you lift. We're taking 5 more. And you'll notice it's a little slower pace. Slow is good with weights. We want to take our time as we make these movements. You have 2 more to go. There comes 1. Here comes 2. Now you would carefully set your weights down, bend your arms, bring them close to your body, set them off to the side. Give yourself a stretch. We have about 5 more minutes. I want to make sure we get some good core work in yet. Stretch out your arms, stretch out your back, whatever you need, take it. Our first move is going to be our dead bug. You're going to take your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Knees are over your hips. So we're getting right into the good stuff. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So feel the core engagement. Now remember, our hips stay completely stable, right? And we keep our neutral spinal curve as you make the movement. So if you're rocking a little bit side to side, you need to engage before you move. We're going to do 4 more. Here's your 4. 3. Here's your 2. Next move, crossover, slow motion. Hands can come behind your head. And here comes armpit towards the knee, back to center. Other side. Now I'm not really bringing my knee in closer. What I'm doing is I'm lifting my shoulder off the mat. So first it's a twist and lift. The next thing I need you all to do is check to see, did you keep your hips level? And let the core do the lift of the shoulder. Return to center. Here's the lift and the switch. Lift and switch. 4 more. Here's 4, 3, 2. You're going to finish this one. We're going right into leg circles. Great move for stability. Arms are by your side. 1 foot is down. The other leg is up. You choose bent or straight back leg. Now zip the core, shoulders down, add your circles. Now I want you to really pay attention as you make the circles. Is everything else completely still? And that includes the back leg. Right? It's just the top leg going up and around as your shoulders stay down. Now we're going to switch directions. And I want you to really pay attention. If you do not feel this in your core, then I need you to reassess. I need you to zip up the core, get your shoulders down, pull the belly button in. Now you're going to take one more circle and then we switch legs. You're going to take it on the other side. Leg goes up, zip the core, add your circles. Now this circle, it could be small, it could be big. There isn't a right size. The size that's right is the one that you have full control. Now switch directions. Take it around. Take it around. And then when you finish this one, both your toes go up towards the ceiling. It is going to be your scissor legs right here. Legs are over your hips. Maybe a little drop. Maybe a larger drop. And again, softness in your neck, your shoulders, as you drop one leg down at a time. And you want to feel that control. So again, if you don't feel your core working, we need to make changes. Here's your 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to bring both knees over your hips. You can bend the knees, open the arms to the side. It's our hip rolls, shoulders stay down. Just the knees roll over. Pause when you get there, hold it, bring it back to center. Roll off to the side, pause here, hold it, bring it to center. So both shoulder blades stay down on the mat as you add the roll, return to center. Roll, hold, center. One more time on each side. Roll, hold it, bring it to center. Roll, hold it, return to center. Keep the knees over the hips, add some crunches. Add your crunch up and bring it down. Add your crunch up, bring it down. 4 more here. Here's your 4, 3, it's your 2. Now we're going to keep the crunch. Feet are coming down to the floor. Keep the crunch going up. There's your lift, lower. Now this time I want you to reach across as you lift. So there's the reach across for your obliques. Return to center. Reach across, return to center. There's the lift, reach, return to center. Lift, reach, return to center. Here's your 4, 3. We're doing one more variation. Finish this one. Now take butterfly legs. Keep your crunch. Legs open, and you take your crunch. Little different version because now our hip flexors aren't able to help. And you would take your lift and your lower. Here comes your up and down. 4 more. There's your 4, 3, 2. Finish this one. Bottoms of the feet are on the floor. Arms are by your side. You can either march right here for one more work for your core, or you can take both legs up. Just remember, soften the neck, soften the shoulders. You are letting the core do the work as you lift and lower. There's 4, 3, here's your 2, and now give yourself a long stretch. Bring yourself all the way out, reach fingers to toes, feel free to arch your back, whatever feels really good here. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Bring one knee into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. That's to open up your hip flexor. Let's take the bottom of the foot towards the ceiling. Little hamstring stretch while we're here. Bring the leg down, give yourself that long stretch, reach from the fingers to your toes, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Opposite knee comes in, here's your chance to stretch through your hips, both front side, back side. Bottom of the foot goes towards the ceiling, there's your hamstring stretch. Bring the leg down, take your long stretch, reach from your fingers to your toes, give yourself a big stretch. We are gonna roll up, that's fingertips to the ceiling, chin to chest. Here comes your roll up. Once you get there, take your spinal stretch. That is, knees can soften, chin drops to your chest, open up through the back of your body. Sit up tall, take a butterfly bound angle. You're taking the bottoms of your feet together. Sit up either tall or as you lean forward, wherever it feels good. Give yourself the stretch that works for you. Bring yourself up. We're going to take it right over into kneeling. I want to add some low lunges today. Have your block nearby and taking it into our deeper lunge with a twist. Meaning we're going to take one leg to the front. First, start with your knees. Think 90-90 to get your stretch right here. So that would be back toes tucked or not. Think level. Fingertips reach up. Waistline gets longer, that increases the stretch. Now we bring the hand to the block or the mat, take the back leg out further, lift the knee. So that deepens the stretch. And now we add our twist. And just check, front knee keeps shooting forward. There's the opening. Go ahead, release it down, bring the back knee down. Switch sides, we have the other side to go. First, set your knees up 90, back toes tucked under or not, your choice. Fingertips to reach up when you're ready. Hand comes down to the block or your mat. Back leg reaches out. Add your twist if you want it. Bring the arm down. Set the back knee down. Give yourself a child's pose here. Make whatever feels good as you stretch through the fingertips. We're walking our fingertips off to one side. Use that for your side stretch. Lengthen the side of your body. Bring yourself to center. Here's the hands off to the other side. Lengthen and stretch. Bring it back to center. Hold it just a little bit longer. Play around with it. Maybe you have your wrists up. Maybe you let your forearms come down. Forehead rests on the mat. Now we carefully bring ourselves up into a seated position. I'll be sitting on my block. You're going to choose where it fits you best. Legs crossed, butterfly, whatever feels good. Sit up tall, roll your shoulders back, shoulders up, back, and down. Arms are reaching up here. Tricep stretch. Right arm drops behind your head, elbows towards the ceiling. Pull the core in. Lift your fingertips up. Here's the other side. Left arm behind, elbow to the ceiling. Fingertips reach up. Now bring your arms down. Take your thumbs towards the floor. Press back. Make sure your arms are low enough so you're out of your neck. Press back. Right here, can you clasp your hands? Lift your arms a little higher as long as it feels good. If you want to start opening your chest, look towards the ceiling. Go for it. Look straight ahead, relax your arms, drop your chin to your chest. Look straight ahead, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Lift your head, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Lift your head, look over your right shoulder, neck stretch here. Look over your left shoulder. I think I said left. Make sure you look in both directions. We look straight ahead, take a big shoulder roll, bring your shoulders up, back, and down. I want us to take our arms up, and we're adding a twist. So as you exhale, twist to the right, sit a little taller, look a little further. Take the inhale, arms come up, twist to the left, arms come down, add your look. Here comes arms, come up, look straight ahead, drop your arms. Here comes your big inhale. Take the inhale, reach up. Exhale, blow it out. 2 more times, big inhale. Exhale, blow it out 1 more time. Here comes the inhale and the exhale. Thank you all very much.